Today we're going to look at the analysis of the sentence, John targeted the tree with the chemical weapon. First thing we're going to do is look at the preprocessor. The preprocessor splits up the input sentence into a list of tokens and assigns each of the tokens part of speech interpretations. Here we see that the preprocessor has also understood John as a named entity and given an interpretation of a surname as John or a personal name as John. Basically, this means that the system isn't sure whether or not John is somebody's first name or somebody's last name. Secondly, the system has identified chemical weapon as a phrasal. In our lexicon, chemical weapon is understood as one token. This information is then sent to the word sense disambiguation system. So we're running that system, and we see the following results. Here, John has mapped to a human with surname John, and target has been mapped to aim with an agent of John, a theme of chemical weapon, and a beneficiary of tree. It is also null-semmed with. What this means is that with will not receive any semantic interpretation in the final result of the system. Here, we're going to look at the lexicon entries for target. Target has several nominal senses, as we can see here, and 3 verbal senses. Let's look at the one the system chose. Here we see 2 main structures. On the left we see a syntactic structure, which are the syntactic expectations of this lexicon entry, and the semantic structure. Here, the system will choose words for each of the variables in the syntactic structure, and then will create outputs based on what words are chosen for those variables. Going back to the system, we can see that the user of the system can choose any sense that they want for each of the words that was in the input. Also, each of the individual linkings can be changed here as well. To wrap it up, we will click Analyze and Display as TMR, which will take all of these results and push them out into a final semantic analysis. The main difference here is that the fillers of relations, instead of being words, are instances of ontological concepts. So here, the agent of aim is not John, but human1, who is a human that has surname John. This is how we go from John targeted the tree with the chemical weapon to a machine-tractable semantic analysis.